You are now entering the Rawrrrzone.
From olive-colored skin to chocolate brown, lipsticks and lip gloss should be color-rich, long-lasting, bold, and luscious. Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Find them at balcosmetics.com. Complete with vitamin E, lanolin, and antioxidants, Bold and Luscious gives you soft, moisturized lips all day. Reds, nudes, pinks, darks, bright. balcosmetics.com. balcosmetics.com.
Don't play with it, bring it, come. Why you so shy, baby? You already won. Wanna put you in my favorite position. Baby, take time with it, it's a marathon. I know. You never have a man once, so no matter how close I go, I'm feeling like I can't let go. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press my enough. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? Feeling like you want give me some when I pull up, don't ride. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving and let's be, yeah. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving and let's be, yeah. You say I love the way you do me. Girl, my body on your body like a two-piece, yeah. We can make a little movie. And how you give it to me just like that. I know. Girl, you turn me on. The way you blow my mind so I'm tempted to touch. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press my enough. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? You know how to survive with me. Put your phone on D&D. When my body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving and let's be. You know how to survive with me. When my body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving and let's be. I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it how you press my enough.
New York, we here, you
This
feel
is
me?
that real New York shit. You feel me?
Tim's on my feet, stomping out the negativity. Everybody not a friend of me. Spread the love, still I move deliberately. Bully face on, but the smile be heavenly. Brooklyn girls, so they love the energy. Love sincerity, so I take the liberty to take them on a journey lyrically. Through hallways and alleys, dark days I carry. Sharp pains and bellies, all days be heavy when you're programmed to survive. Legendary safe winter with my soul. Learn to navigate winters with no coat. If you never been cold, you never been broke. Hustle 24/7 just to stay afloat. So New York, like dollar pizza in that cold world shit. That real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit. That real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit. That real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit. That real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. Play by my side for the many times a motherfucker tried to cross the line while I was out on my grind. These streets not pretty, but my life is beautiful. Pray for peace to my city, cause it's not the usual. I just dream you stay with me and the love is mutual. If it seems we get busy, it's cause we actually do. Take a look into my eyes, let them take you to the side. Meet my ride or die, Shay and I. Thankful for my sisters by my side who held me down during dark times. Many train rides I took to get $1 for a rhyme. A luggage in the sign, meanwhile on my mind, I'm thinking I should be in my prime. It ain't easy, but regardless, I'ma thrive. It's that spirit in me, NYC, baby. Gucci Frito on the corner, but we stay hungry. First come loyalty, then come love, you see. Where I'm from, respect is royalty. This that New York shit, that real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit, that real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit, that real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets. This that New York shit, that real life grit from the heart of the city is as hard as it gets.
You can smoke your weed, you can pour your cup. I lost my heart, I can't show love. Hey, yo, you can smoke your weed, you can pour your cup. Yeah, I done came with squad, I done came with cuz. I lost my heart, I can't show love. Can't fuck with y'all don't know trust. Yo, niggas dying, but really what course? In the hood with my hoodie, of course. Presidential, the rolling no Ross. I been cooking, ain't sharing no sauce. Boy, you ain't combat to get you a boss. I got L's, I got dubs, I got drawers. I need a sponsorship, get me endorsed. I need a rocket ship, get me enforced. Niggas ain't really consistent enough. I know he a bluff, he know he get duff. I come from the rough, I got me a scuff. I move like I'm buff, he thinking he tough. These niggas is bitches or son. I know you a cop, go get you a cup. They rollin' the hot, yo homie a puff. I'm still on the block. You can smoke your weed, you can pour your cup. Yeah, I done came with squad, I done came with cuz. Yeah, I lost my heart, I can't show love. Can't fuck with y'all don't know trust. Don't kill my high, don't blow my high, don't fuck up my high. Yeah, I don't know your clicks, I'm rolling with 6, they told that 5. Yeah, that homie he bitch, don't bring me no shit, ain't feeling your lies. Yeah. Ain't no one man above the crew, you know that shit. Yo, hey yo, pop up will it, niggas pocket watching till I pop they skillet. I might kill it, bitches popping pills, let the doctor deal it. Papa did it, said he have it, motion, bush it, rocker fit it. By my business, judge me by my book like I won't. Niggas be talking, don't know what to say, right? Now he got a halo, really been trapping, I know what to pay like. I got work in the Bay and Diego, really got flow, better hop on my ship. I done did it myself, better hop on my dick. Boy, you not my bro, boy, you not my crib, girl, you not my hoe, girl, you not my. You can smoke your weed, you can pour your cup. Yeah, I done came with squad, I done came with cuz. Yeah, I lost my heart, I can't show love. Can't fuck with y'all don't know trust. Don't kill my high, don't blow my high, don't fuck up my high. Yeah, I don't know your clicks, I'm rolling with 6, they told that 5. Yeah, that homie he bitch, don't bring me no shit, ain't feeling your lies. Yeah, you remember that motherfucker.
Tryna tell you, man, tryna tell you. Gotta protect your energy, dog, it's that yeah, it's that yeah for sure. You know, eagles fly high, man, always fly high. Niggas don't wanna ride with you, niggas always wanna fly with you, nigga. It ain't nothing, it ain't shit. Keep the energy real tight, real authentic, real genuine, man. You know how we do on this side.
What you waiting for? I love the taste of your neck in the morning. I love the sound that you make when you're moaning. The taste of your lips, I just can't get enough. Can't get enough. Only you can bring me what I crave. You can take all of me, let's misbehave. Every kiss, I'm addicted, I just can't resist. Let's skip all the talking, begin the exploring.
Bring it back, tell me what you will and wouldn't do. Bring it back, tell me what you will and wouldn't do. Dámelo, dámelo, dámelo. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, yeah. Ven, acércate. Hasta el amanecer. No necesito más. Dámelo, baby, It's been so damn long just to get you here. Now what you waiting for, baby, cause the coast is clear. I got the patio waiting in a bottle of bubbly. Your body's been calling and you're oh so lovely. Now bounce real slow to the rhythm of feet. I wanna see your legs up by the side of my cheeks and we can clap. I wanna see that thing bounce back. Down my low, come and give me what you can't take back. I'm a boss to your business, let me run that ish. Let me slither like a snake cause your bark don't miss. And you wish that you didn't take me early enough. You think I'm gassing, make a move, try to call this bluff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ven, acércate. Hasta el amanecer. No necesito más. Dámelo, baby, dámelo.
Love you, never leave you, that ain't what I do. I'm at the altar like baby I do. What a dream come true, happily ever after. Fairy tale love, ready for the next chapter. Laughter, that's what we live by. Money ain't enough, takes more for us to get by. Ask why, cause we ain't trying to survive. We gon' live it to the limit, then we gon' thrive. I'm gone, and I never ever. Always, baby, always, baby. I'm gone, and I never ever. Always, baby, always, baby. Tell me, can we go back there? That place that we hold so dear. Yeah, you ain't gotta be scared. Now I'm all in, we can live here. Right here. Any way that you want to. Nobody else, just us two. Views of the water so blue. Living so phenomenal. Round two like it's new, let's make it official. Talking old new, barred and blue. Baby, what's the issue? New lifestyle, tell me what you like now. We some thoughts on your mind, baby, let them pipe down. We don't need none of that, real love right here. Baby, let's run it back. Hard on my sleeve like a fresh tap. Up out of here like I stepped the back. I done found the one, ain't nothing after that. And I know I got yours, I know I got flaws, but you see much more. This, that, and those, baby, all yours. Ain't going nowhere, what's the future have in store? It's at my back and I know I got yours. I know I got flaws, but you see much more. This, that, and those, baby, all yours. Ain't going nowhere, what's the future have in store? nobody else, just us two. Views of the water so blue, living so phenomenal.
It's where we at. Infamous Ty, S Rock. Let's get into it.
Big checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
Tour money, show money.
Going straight to the bank. See what
New
this
deals,
is?
brand deals.
Going straight to the bank. Take them there.
You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank. Let's go.
Big checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
Tour money, show money.
Going straight to the bank.
New deals, brand deals.
Going straight to the bank.
You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank.
Blue face, green face, that's all I think about. Get a check, hit deposit, then I cash out. Grinding real life, don't do this for clout. Tunnel vision, fast lane, yeah, I stay en route. You hating on me, don't know what's that about. Mad cause I grind it out, why you tap out? Sun up to sundown, all 7 days. No days off, you asking for a handout. Always been patient, never been in doubt. I'm my own boss, why you clock in and out? Shit is real sad when you hate on the next man. Talk and gossiping your entire lifespan. I'm the man, been a man with a game plan. Me and Rock the boss, never was a yes man. I'm the man, been a man with a game plan. Me and Rock the boss, never was a yes man. Checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
That's right. More money, show money.
Going straight to the bank.
New deals, brand deals.
Going straight to the bank.
Cashing out. You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank.
Big checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
Tour money, show money.
Going straight to the bank.
New deals, brand deals.
Going straight to the bank.
You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank. I've been counting money for a long time. Not rich, but I move with a strong mind. Wealthy thoughts got me hustling with a strong grind. And if I'm never on the clock, you got the wrong time. $250,000 off the passion, I'm about that action. The path was never straight, but I move with traction. I'm doing what it takes, ain't no hand to tag in. I'm moving on my beat, whoever with it tap in. I've been dancing on the move slick, it's all about the bounce. Catching plays when I sprint, often run the right route. Catch and go, but I can take what I throw. All shots and run the point and guard the goal. Mr. All in one spot, just a sport and I'ma play. Running straight to the bank, had it up, cashing out, all the money off the plate. This vision is clear, I'm on a mission this year. Any year I appear, cause what you're missing is here.
Big checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
Tour money, show money.
Going straight to the bank.
New deals, brand deals.
Going straight to the bank.
You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank.
Big checks and deposits.
Going straight to the bank.
Tour money, show money.
Going straight to the bank.
New deals, brand deals.
Going straight to the bank.
You hating on me?
I'm going straight to the bank. To the bank. You see what this is? This is what they needed, right? We put that grind in, don't think we working for nothing. That money come in and go straight to the bank, you heard? Infamous Ty, S Rock, straight to the bank.
I'll be the gas, you be the brake. I'll be straight, you be the chaser. Oh, I'm dangerous, you play safe. We play opposite sides, but we're one in the same. Yin and yang, water and flame, wild and tame. Grabbing my vibe and locked in with me. Bad little baddie with good energy. We ain't all bad, yin and yang. We ain't all good, we ain't all bad. Oh, we ain't all good, we ain't all bad, yin and yang. We ain't all good, we ain't all bad. You're just nothing like me. Split intentions, day and night, low and high, cruel and kind. Laughing while you cry, do shit out of spite. Keep your arms tight, we all got a vice. You say pointing fingers, but I take the blame. We play different sides, but we're one in the same.
want some sugar. This time is now or never. Only thing on my mind is if we gonna cross that line. I'm grown, I don't need permission, no. You know that you'll never be alone. Vibe till we get that money playing. Talk to me what that body saying. I'm willing to risk it, even though I mean no more. Trying to give you that action that's sweet, but you're no good for me. Can't you understand me? No good for me, no good for me. But I want you, got you. Can't you understand me? No good for me, no good for me. But you're so good, I want you. It's just me and you. Anything that you wanna do, you see the change in me. Giving you watching me. I'm trying to take you from A to Z. Come baby, come follow me. I'm willing to risk it, even though let me no more. Trying to give you that action that's sweet, but you're no good for me. Can't you understand me? No good for me, no good for me.
Never been with a Dominican thug killer. Used to bump Lindsay low and bud nigga. Now I'm with your girl, I'm getting my grub nigga. Dime mami le llegaste, tú supiste. Yo la pongo en cuatro everyday pa' que ella grite. She be laughing, but she know I ain't a teaser. I ain't running games, yo ni sé lo que deciste. Nah, mira mami, déjame agarrarte. Forget about your boyfriend, let him guaremate. Tell that nigga fall back, but no se masacre. Gorilla glue pa' que me arrebate. Yeah, I never been a traquetero. Yo lo hago burdo, never been a paquetero. It's AR coming out the ghetto. Say Park, no good, nigga, no bueno.
Can't you understand me? No good for me, no good for me. But I want you, got you. Give me just what I need. No good for me, no good for me. But you're so good, I want you.
It's a remix. You keep throwing blame. Bet that bell will swing my way. Telling me what I do wrong. A list of complaints I see, but you gon' eat those words you say. Turn me off, then turn me away. Blindsided from my munching. Your true colors came in waves. Thought I found you what I was missing. See, you get so defensive. No, you never listen. Your mind's in the distance. Triggers got me reminiscing. You steady with the mind game, but ain't gon' put that on me. I see you steady with the mind games, but ain't gon' put that on me. I've been trying to take the ride, take time, but you
Let's even the score, you must have lost one. Pitching that you playing for two, I'm really on one. Let's keep it short for the long run. Don't get me started before it's all done. It's up when that call comes. Come to me as a woman, I'ma break your shit. If you claim me that you claim me, better say that shit. Nigga, look, with all I took, you better take that shit. I'm dead ass and that's the crazy shit. Know that I was never for the mini man. Can't feel how you carry on, cause I got hands in plenty, man. Build them up and break them down, you break through, then I'm breaking. I told you I wouldn't play around. You gotta stay up just to stay around. Where you had me is where you lost me. You come shopping this way, then it get costly. I'm on now that you off me. I had to shake that nigga off me. Hey yo, B, you know me, I'm tired of talking.
You steady with the mind game, but ain't gon' put that on me. I see you steady with the mind games, but ain't gon' put that on me. I've been trying to take the ride, take time, but you got pain that you should see. And I see you steady with the mind games, but you ain't gon' put that on me. On me.
Yeah. I see you steady with the mind games. Got me looking at you sideways. Like, don't know what's wrong or what's the right way. I'll just give you the right away, like always. Cause you know that you're my baby. And lately you've been acting a little shady. So I'd rather stay out of your way. Cause when you do me wrong, I play the fool, but somehow you prove me right. You do this every time. Oh, don't you ever get tired, cause I'm tired. Like boy bye. So don't try it. No, I ain't buying your mind games.
You steady with the mind game, but ain't gon' put that on me. I see you steady with the mind games, but ain't gon' put that on me. I've been trying to take the ride, take time, but you got pain that you should see. And I see you steady with the mind games, but you ain't gon' put that on me. On me.
Νυχτοβατή στα γυρνώ να σε ζητάω τα βράδια. Σ' όλα τα όνειρά μου ψάχνω μα δεν σε έχω. Η αγάπη σου βουνό χιλιάδες καλοπάτια. Μα για εσένα στην κορφή να φτάσω αντέχω. Χωρίς πηξιδάκια οδηγώ, με την καρδιά συνοδηγώ. Ξεκίνησα για να σε ψάξω. Χωρίς μυαλό ή λογική, όλο τον κόσμο αν χρειαστεί. Εγώ απόψε θα γυρίσω να σε φέρω πίσω. Νυχτοβατή στα γυρνώ να σε ζητάω τα βράδια. Σ' όλα τα όνειρά μου ψάχνω μα δεν σε έχω. Η αγάπη σου βουνό χιλιάδες καλοπάτια. Μα για εσένα στην κορφή να φτάσω αντέχω. Χωρίς πηξιδάκια οδηγώ, με την καρδιά συνοδηγώ. Ξεκίνησα για να σε φέρω πίσω. Χωρίς μυαλό ή λογική, όλο τον κόσμο αν χρειαστεί. Εγώ απόψε θα τον πολεμήσω. Νυχτοβατή θα γυρνώ να σε ζητάω τα βράδια. Σ' όλα τα όνειρά μου ψάχνω μα δεν σε έχω. Η αγάπη σου βουνό χιλιάδες καλοπάτια. Μα για εσένα στην κορφή να φτάσω αντέχω. Νυχτοβατή θα γυρνώ να σε ζητάω τα βράδια. Σ' όλα τα όνειρά μου ψάχνω μα δεν σε έχω. Η αγάπη σου βουνό χιλιάδες καλοπάτια. Μα για εσένα στην κορφή να φτάσω αντέχω.
Silhouettes of her figure swirls within your head. Now you start to sweat. You feel that pounding deep within your chest. You lose control. Oh, this woman, she has stole your soul. Don't believe your eyes, because you know that love is blind. And all you can do is reach your hand out, yeah, knowing she ain't even there. She ain't even yours. She was never even mine. Mirage in that red dress, gone in the blink of an eye. You knew she had a reputation, jumping one man to the next. So what makes you feel that you're special? Oh, lonely nights, reminiscent of her by your side. Now you close your eyes and imagine holding her so tight. You catch a whiff of her fragrance through your window. But don't fall for it, because you know it's not that simple. And all you can do is reach your hand out, knowing she ain't even, she ain't even yours. No, she was never even mine. No, mirage in that red dress, gone in the blink of an eye. You knew she had a reputation, jumping one man to the
Savannah, she won't love, she won't crazy. She don't take no from her baby, no. Savannah. Savannah, Savannah, tell me how you like it. She said, baby, leave your head down. If I don't listen, guarantee she gon' head out. That shit drive me crazy, I go harder when she's stressed out. Hands up, it's just stick up. 911 can't save you, she said, baby, I'm sick of playing cops and robbers, yeah, cause money ain't the issue. She just wanna eat good, I wash the dishes. But it's so when I call, don't get me mad. I wanna get it when I want it, better get it fast. It's so when I call, don't get me mad. I wanna get it when I want it. She's so mean. She's so sweet. Everyone's fantasy. Savannah. Let me tell you about Savannah. She got my heart and I can't stand her. Got my guard up cause she a cancer. Toxic opposites, I can't get her out my head. She makes the perfect bitch. In bed, she got the perfect pitch. Trust her with my secrets, trust her never snitch. There's something I would die for, that money never buy. She would never lie, call me out on my shit, making sure that I'm alive. She making sure that I'm alive. She making sure that I'm alive. Savannah, you better answer when I call. Don't get me mad, I wanna get it when I want it. Better get it fast, better not call. Don't get me mad, I wanna get it when I want it. She's so she's so sweet. Savannah, Savannah, drive me crazy. Savannah, she don't wanna be my lady, but she calling me crazy. Even voicemails like shady.
Hey, what's up? It's your homegirl Ivy, Katie, whatever you want to call me. Just talk to me nice because our guest coming up, Saay Park Don't Like Ugly. Of course, you can find us everywhere, www.rawrrzonenyc.com, on our website Mondays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us live Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On our website, YouTube, and Twitch. Catch us Wednesdays, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pulse 32.3 FM via the Village Global Network. Shout out to them and shout out to our friends at the Evening Rush Network Radio. You can catch us Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, we are on the road to the give back. So please, if you're interested in performing, email us at ivyproductionsnyc@gmail.com and or at rockviewent@yahoo.com. Before we get to the interview, let's look at what you missed at the last road to the give back. What's up, world? Your homegirl, Ivy, Katie, whatever you want to call me. Just talk to me nice because my man here, the R&B chief.
Oh, my God.
Saay Park Don't Like Ugly. This is welcome to the Rawrrrzone. You're catching us live on our website, www.rawrrzonenyc.com. Mondays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you could catch us in Ohio and 150 other countries via Puso 82.3 FM, via the Village Global Network and the Live 365 app, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. And of course, we live on Thursdays from our website at 8 p.m. And of course, we had our new home of the Evening Rush Network Radio. Shout out to Don and the entire team for having us on Friday nights. So I promised when I came back I was going to do shit right. So I said to Saay, because he wanted a photo shoot.
Absolutely.
So we did a photo shoot, right? I'm like, well, if I'm doing this with Rawrrrzone, why don't we do your interview too? And he said, fuck it. And I said, fuck it. And then we did it. And we here. But for what people don't know about this good man over here is he was the first ever guest on Welcome to the Rawrrrzone.
No, really?
When we were at Red Door, you were the first. You and Asia were the first ones.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Oh shit! That's fire.
So now we here 7 years later. This man is taking over the world.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing music that long. Jesus.
More than that, because you did it before I started.
Yeah, before. Yeah. Wow. It's a very long time. Whew. We're getting old, Katie.
Listen, man. We're not old. We're vintage.
Vintage is hilarious. We're getting old. It's all right though. It's all right. It's all right.
Listen, man. Not like we had the students on the fucking TikTok, bro. And watch them find this video in like 2 weeks.
You're school kids, yo.
I mean, I blame Coney.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him. You the one that got your kids on all your social media, and you're very easy to find.
No, it wasn't my fault that someone made a basketball Instagram for them.
No, so then how did they find you on TikTok?
Through him.
You're very easy to find, and that's how.
I'm his photographer, and he was out there rapping. His high school kids found him, and it trickled down from there.
Well, Katie D was gonna get found eventually.
I was hoping I'd be a little incognito for a couple more years.
You a white woman in the Bronx. They was gonna find you.
Wow!
They were gonna find you. It's all right though. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, at least I'm invited to the cookout, so.
Yeah. They've been inviting you to the cookout. Yeah.
Yay! Yeah. But for everyone that doesn't know who you are, right? Who is Saay Park?
Saay Park is an artist, a songwriter, a dancer, a performer, an entertainer. Everything, all wrapped up in one. That's who Saay Park is. Saay Park is somebody that wants to make good music for himself, can make music that people want to vibe to.
But you have a very, I don't think eclectic is the word, because you have a variety of sound.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you hone this talent?
I mean, I have like a pretty broad spectrum of like music, like what I enjoy. And I just kind of feel like my upbringing in general, like my family's Caribbean, we're from Central America, so a lot of that mixed in, my upbringing mixed in with what I, listened to growing up. I just kind of feel like that all kind of helped me hone my sound. When I first started doing music, my music was very much out there. Like it wasn't what it is now. It's very toned down now and I found my niche now. But like back then when I was first doing music, it was very like all over the place. Like you could tell like I didn't know where I was going. I was just kind of trying shit out just to try shit out. But since I've found myself as a person and found myself as an artist, it's a little bit more honed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember back then, like kept saying it when we were shooting. I'm like, I wish, you put out your pro mix, but you also had you had the Crazy Sexy Cool that you were doing on the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
That shit with ARP was fire.
Oh, no good, yeah.
Oh my God. Mami no good, dale no bueno.
Shout out to ARP, actually. That's my brother.
I gotta find out why the fuck he was in the hospital, because he didn't want to answer his messages.
Yeah, he's all over the place, but shout out to my brother.
I told him to take care of himself. You and I have already done enough hospital trips, bro. Like, what the fuck?
No more hospital visits. No
Please, no. 2025.
Yeah.
It already turned out ratchet for the first month. Let's
too
not.
much. It's too much.
But and you did the one with Coney,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I did two with Coney.
Well, you did the one by yourself with Coney,
Yes.
and then the one that Teddy jumped in and put his verse in.
No,
because that's what I was told.
So Teddy, so Nana was always a record that we were gonna do, but Teddy wrote the hook, so it stayed because Teddy wrote the hook. But Teddy did his thing on it, so it's an amazing song. But yeah, Coney and I did Ready first, so that's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Ready?
and it was so different.
Yeah. It was very like 2000s coded. Like if you really listen to it, like it was heavy on like 2005, 2006 sounds at the time. So when I was writing it, that's kind of what I wanted to go for.
So how'd you go from that to what we see now? We see Cool. We see Nana was a bomb. That was the best. Yo, when especially it came out on my birthday, I was so lit. And it wasn't on purpose either. So
I appreciate you. Thank you.
When he told me that, I'm like, oh, thank God there's no work today. I'm blasting this shit everywhere ignorantly.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
But you went down to like Cool and started mellowing down a bit. Are you like staying in a pop, neo soul type of thing?
Honestly, yes and no. So my project is finished, right? Which I'm actually really, really proud of because it's a project that I've been working on for years. That like I would start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. So like it's actually finished now. The project in itself is a mix of like pop, like R&B, So it's like it's upbeat stuff, it's slow stuff. I don't want to say like I want to stay in a certain niche, but I just kind of felt like last year when I put out Cool, it was for the summer. Like it was a good like summertime song. It was very like mellow. It was just good vibes, and that's what I wanted to put out. Something that was good vibes. At the same time, it kind of showed like my vocal growth. So I appreciated that as well.
Okay. Yeah. So how do you describe your sound now, other than calm and?
Like I said before, finding who I was as a person helped me be able to find who I am as an artist. And I want to say now, the difference in my music now, it's more confident. I know who I am now. I know better. I know I've evolved as an artist. In retrospective, I know how to write better now. I know how to formulate a song better now. So I would say it's more of confidence. I feel like that would probably be like the term that I would use to differentiate what was different from then and now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you came from a Caribbean family. What was that support system looking like for you? Because I know Caribbean culture is kind of like Greek culture where they're very strict.
Oh my God. So when I always could sing and dance, but like it was never like something I took seriously. So like when I decided I wanted to really do it, I just graduated college and my parents weren't very happy because they wanted me to go right into what I went to college for. But
What did you go to college for?
So I went to college for broadcasting communication. I'm a journalist, technically. I have a journalism degree.
Bro, I've been looking for people to write for the website. The fuck you mean?
I am a journalist, technically, because I have a journalism degree. So I went to school for that. So my parents really wanted me to do that. And when I finished school, I was just kind of like, I don't really want to do that. So I was like doing like odds and end jobs. And then I really wanted to pursue music. They weren't very happy at first. But when my parents saw me perform, it became a different thing because they were like, oh, like you really know what you're doing. And then when I started making money from it, that turned everything around. It was very much like, okay, yeah, go ahead, do it. We appreciate it now. Go ahead, do it. Because I think in growing up in a Caribbean household in general, like your parents are very like one track minded. It's very much like go to school, get a good job, be able to take care of yourself, etc. And like I feel like my parents looked at music as like a hobby, or it was something like fickle. Like how could you possibly make money from this? How could you you know what I mean? Like they don't view it as stability. So I think that was kind of the pushback that they had with it because it was like, this is just a hobby. It's not something stable. Like, what are you doing? But once they realized, like, I'm really passionate about it, I'm really good at it, and I'm making money from it, they were all for it.
That makes a lot of sense, though. Because, so I'm not trying to put down no other artist, right? And I'm not saying this because I've worked with you, and I'm saying it because it's like pulling teeth to get some of these artists to understand the importance of blogs. And here you are saying, I want to get on A, B, C, D.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, yo, you know a lot about this.
Because I did a lot of research, right? So I'm also, it's going to sound crazy.
Well, part of journalism is being a researcher.
Right. But at the same time, too, I'm also one of those people, like, because I'm a Virgo, and it's just going to sound so cliche, but because I'm a Virgo, I don't make haphazard, like, decisions. Like, I have to research something for a very long time before I'm able to do it. And I kind of feel like when it comes to branding yourself, when it comes to doing, even if you don't do music, if you're an actor or whatever the case may be, you have to get on publications so people are able to Google you, so you're easily findable. And I feel like a lot of people don't think about that. And I also think, like, people don't realize that although blogs are not as popular as they once were, they're still there. And they're still accessible, and they're still attainable, and people still use them. And again, the more publications that you're on online,
the more your SEO goes up.
Exactly. People aren't thinking about this, but I love all of it. Put me everywhere.
I mean, yeah, you deserve to be everywhere. So, when did you started making money with music right after college, or what was the catalyst to say you wanted to do it?
So, I started making music. Okay, so I would say maybe 2 years into my music career. So that would be like 2 years after college. I began to make music. I began to make money. It wasn't amazing money, whatever. But it was money. It wasn't until, like, I want to say 2019 and into the pandemic. I actually made a decent amount of money from music during the pandemic because no one had nothing to do. So they were just kind of at home listening to music all day. So I made a lot of money during that time. But I would say, yeah, like the first 2 years of doing music, I was making money, but it wasn't like anything to write home about. You know what I mean? And then eventually, as like time went on and like people got to know me more, and I was performing all over New York, and I became more known, I started making more money.
So, how would you compare 2016 to 2019 Saay to Saay that came out of the pandemic?
So 2016 and 2019 Saay was very like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I knew everything. I knew everything, but I would say that person back then was so hungry that I was willing to do any and everything. Right? I'm not saying that I'm not that hungry now. I'm famished, right?
Yeah.
But I'm smarter.
Yes.
And I'm older now, so I'm very smarter, and I'm more.
He's 25, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. 20. I appreciate that. 25. Thank you. No, I'm older now. I'm wiser. I'm smarter with what I'm doing, with my decisions, with my career. Coming out of the pandemic, I was in like a really bad depression. I didn't think I knew it. But I was. And it wasn't until I was able to sit with myself. So that's the thing. Like, whenever something happens to me, like, I usually pour myself into something to distract myself. And the pandemic forced me to deal with it. And I realized coming out of the pandemic that I was in this like really, really bad rut and this really bad depression. I mean, I was creating all throughout the pandemic. I just didn't want to put anything out because I was scared. So like, I didn't know how to really market myself being in the house. You know what I'm saying? So like, because as everyone knows, like, I was so used to performing. That's what I was known for.
The dancing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a dancer. I'm a performer. That's my thing. And like, not being able to do that, it was, I don't know, like, it hit me harder than I think it should have. And also too, like, during the pandemic, like, I was tired. Like, everything made me tired. I'd go to sleep and wake up and be like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, everything, I was just tired. And then I realized I'm tired because I'm depressed because I'm in a house all day. You know what I'm saying? So like, coming out of it, and once like I got back to myself and got back, and the world became the world again.
Is it really the world again?
You know what I mean.
Okay.
I was able to find myself. I was able to become a better version of myself. So yeah, that would be the difference between 2016 and 2019 and now.
What made you want to evaluate yourself to do the work to get better, to get out of that? Like, everyone has that one point.
I was drinking a lot.
You drink?
Oh yeah. Do I drink? So oh my God, I love alcohol. But it was to a point that I was like drunk every day. And I was angry. And I was upset. And it's like things that like shouldn't have made me mad. And then like it was a mix of being drunk all day, sleeping all day. And then my friends had a baby. And I think that also put it into perspective that like
the same friend I know?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It put into perspective for me that like my friends are having a baby and this is also my baby. So like I can't be a fucking drunk around a baby. Like I have to pull it together.
So as mom, dad, and safe.
Yes, okay. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. So like I can't be a fucking drunk around this baby. So like I had to like reel it back and evaluate myself and get it together. I'm still a work in progress. Every day is a new day, and I'm not saying this to say that I'm an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic, so I don't even want to think that. I just enjoy drinking. It's a difference.
What are some ways that we as artists, creatives, can help ourselves when we're feeling like that we're in that rut? We can't create. We can't do something new.
Do what it is that you love doing. I think that people assume that because you're an artist or because you're creative, the only thing that you know how to do is create, and that's the only outlet that you have. I feel like as creatives, we have other outlets. It's not just about creating art. There are other things that people enjoy doing. You might enjoy going on and shooting guns. That might be a hobby of yours. I don't know. I might love going out and kicking cats. That might be a hobby of mine. Go and do the other thing that you enjoy doing because it's going to help you pull yourself out of the rut. And I also am a firm believer that if it's something that you love and it's meant for you and it's meant for it to happen, it'll come back around. So even if you go through like a situation like you're a music artist and you go through like writer's block, if music is something that you're meant to do, you'll get out of the rut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just go do the other thing that you know how to do. Like I'm really good at computers. So I spend a lot of
every day.
I spend a lot of my time on the computer because I'm good at coding and I'm good at things like I spend a lot of my time doing that. So whenever I feel like I don't want to do music or like I feel like I'm in a rut or like I can't write or whatever, I go do that. I go code. I go fuck around with my computer. Like I play video games. Do something else that you enjoy. It'll help pull you out of the rut that you have, honestly.
Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm a PlayStation man. Sorry.
Yes! Yo, you know how many people have been saying Xbox over P4? Well, I have a P4.
I had to have a P4 too. I'm considering a P5. I'm considering it. I'm this close to getting it. Still considering it.
I need my Affirm to clear before I can get myself a PlayStation. I'm gonna pay that shit in $1 million.
Nobody wants to pay $600-$700 for a fucking system. I'm right with you.
I had to go get a new light recently for the studio because I'm doing this basketball shoot for Coney in the gym. Thinking all the charges I'm racking right now for certain equipment. And I was like, oops, Afterpay.
Yeah, it's the best thing in the world. Afterpay, Affirm, ShopPay,
Klarna.
We love all of you.
Please.
Dearly. Please up our amounts.
Please, I'm fixing my credit just for you. Please.
Up our amounts.
Like, for every dollar you give us, we can be more creative.
We can. We love you.
But if y'all want to donate to us personally, Saay Parks.
Oh, I would love that.
Saay Parks Cash App is $Saay Park.
Absolutely.
and Ivy Productions. Don't forget us.
Send me all the money.
All the money. But enough about that. Even though you still can.
You can.
Ka-ching.
Do it right now.
Right away. Right away.
Yes.
And then subscribe to us and subscribe to Saay Park.
Please do. And also pre-order my new single, please. I appreciate you.
So now my question for you, right? Mm-hmm. You mentioned about pre-ordering.
Yes.
And it's been something I was trying to preach to the artists I do work with.
Mm-hmm.
So can you talk about the importance of actually pre-ordering the unit as opposed to streaming the damn song?
So the difference is that when you pre-order, things are bundled as opposed to streaming on like Apple Music, right? So like when you pre-order something like on iTunes and let's say for instance you got like 150 pre-orders, right? Or 200 or whatever the case may be. It's bundled. So it gets bundled as profit. So when you get paid, like, you use your distribution centers or whatever, you get paid like in quarters. So when you get, so let's say like you released a song in the first quarter and then the second quarter is when it'll reflect. You'll make more money in the second quarter as, from the pre-orders as opposed to streaming. Because with streaming, I think you get like 0.1% or 0.0 cent or whatever on the stream, or depending on the service. But also the reason why it's good to pre-order is because if you meet a goal, like let's say for instance you have a goal of like 200 pre-orders and you meet that goal, when the song comes out, it'll chart on iTunes, right? So depending on how well you did, it'll chart high or low, whatever. As an independent artist, I think it's fabulous for us to be charting on iTunes because it shows the record labels, it shows other people that you have the fan base and you're able to get the work done. Because at the end of the day, although music is great and we love being creatives, it's still business, and there are a lot of business-minded people. And if you can't produce numbers in a certain way that they want you to, no one's going to look at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like when it comes to the pre-ordering, if you get a amount of people to pre-order for you and you're able to chart, that's an accolade for you. You can use that. You can put that on your EPK. It's all about branding and it's all about looking good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
how did it feel when you woke up the day that Cool dropped and you were already at number 7 on the charts?
Oh, I almost shit my pants. Like I actually cried. I was very emotional because music has been very topsy-turvy for me from the inception of doing it to now. Music has been very topsy-turvy. I've lost a lot of money. I've lost friends. I've gained friends. I've lost the friends again. I've gone through a lot when it comes to doing music. And so I was honestly over music. Like I was overdoing it and I just felt like, I'm going to kind of let this go. Like I feel like it's too expensive. I feel like it's not working. It's, So for me to put my effort and put my all into the single and for it to chart that high, I cried because I'm like, I actually fucking did it. Like what I thought I couldn't do, I did. And I was just proud of myself because I'm like, I bust my ass to get those pre-orders. I bust my ass promoting it. I bust my ass performing. The performances that I had last year were very expensive. They were very time consuming. I was tired. And let's just say last year was the first year that I performed as Saay Park without anyone else, like without on and being on anyone else's set.
And alone. 30 minutes of Saay.
And exhausted. You hear me? Exhausted. But I still went out and I still did it. I conquered and I felt good.
Man, you were so lucky your performance didn't rain.
That was God.
That
left. Was God.
You left.
And as soon as I left, it poured.
And we all huddled under. You saw that little tent that they had?
They really had Olean under there?
We're all under there. And then all you hear is Ray Pearson and my boyfriend singing Purple Rain. And doing the light with the phone. No. And I'm like, can y'all motherfucker stop?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. But I can't believe it downpoured though.
It did.
Crazy.
And then once Ray performed because he split his set with another artist.
Okay.
So he did 15 minutes, and once the other one, because he paid me to record both. Mm-hmm. So then the other one came on. It started pouring, And I'm like, yo, someone better give me a bag before I have a fucking heart attack right now.
Yeah, because your equipment could get destroyed like that.
And like they're, the place was protecting their equipment. I'm sitting here like,
so no one has a bag for my shit.
I'm like, I'm here like, hey, hello.
Right.
Yo, it was a wild day. I was so pissed when it was all done, but that was just neither here or there.
Plus, it was hot as hell that day.
Yo, I wanted to die.
It was hot as balls that day. It was really, really hot.
I was so cranky. I was like, I'm not gonna act. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm representing some people here.
You looked over it though. You did look over it when I was talking to you. When you first got there, you looked over it. Like it was very much like you got there and was like, I'm gonna go home.
It felt like that because of the heat, and then I had the kids with me. Mm-hmm. So it's like and because your best friend was there with her kid. Mm-hmm. Doing this stuff and having your kids is not an easy feat.
No, it's not.
And what am I gonna tell her? Because Olivia's at that age. She's 12 now, so there's bands, there's everything. She's a rockhead, so she's here geeking out at the one that was before you, the band that came on, and they gave her a pick and she went crazy. I'm like, all right, I might be over it, but she's enjoying herself.
Fun, yeah,
so fuck it. And then I felt better when we went and got snacks.
Not snacks, Katie.
Yo, me and your best friend came with bags, bro, on bags.
Nice.
And bubbles.
Bubbles. The baby did like bubbles, yeah. Bubbles, yeah.
Oh man, it was for that part, it was cool. But then the OCD business side of me got mad again. And I'm like, yo,
well, hopefully, God willing, if we're able to do it again this year, it's better.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
But from what I heard,
crossing my fingers.
But you even then you got good press too. You were on.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You on the news.
I was on the fucking news.
How did that feel?
Oh, so like randomly So let me tell you the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
so
because everyone, it was you.
When we were there, whatever, I saw the girl standing there, but I didn't like. It said News 12, but I was like, she's probably like an intern at News 12. Like I'm not paying her no mind. And like, she stopped me and she was like, "Hey, do you want to be interviewed?" And I said, "Yeah, okay, fine." So she interviewed me. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, "Okay, the interview's over." I was just ready to go because it was hot, right? And I wanted to drink, and we can't drink in no park. So I was like, let's
That didn't stop us.
It didn't stop us because we definitely did drink. But at the same time, I wanted to drink, and we can't do that in the park. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let's just go, whatever. I didn't think nothing of this interview. And then like, I think like later in the day or like a day later, I get like tagged on like Instagram from Bronx 12, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like looking at it, and it's the fucking interview, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then I went to work that Monday, and a couple people were like, were you on the news the other day? And I was like, yeah.
That's the same way I found out about you, me and Coney.
I lost my fucking mind. And like looking at it, so like I called my mom. So my mom was in Belize, right? That's where we're from. So she went to Belize for the summer. So I called her and I was like, I'm on the fucking news. I was like, I want you to know that. I am now Beyonce, and you shall not call me anything other than that. And I want you to know that. Okay? Your child is famous. I'm on the news. I was fucking geeked out. Like, I could not believe it. Like, I'm on the news, me, of all people on the news, talking about the Bronx Summer Jam. And then I was excited because I was the only one that got.
And it called like your performance footage of me recording you, right? And it was you, Coney, and I was in the front with the camera, right? And
they even caught a little bit of dips.
Yeah. And I'm walking into work the next day, right, for summer camp. We're going for training. That wasn't even summer camp yet. And the custodian's like, yo, I saw you guys on TV. I know you a photographer.
Geek the fuck out. Geeking out because, like, what the fuck? Like, and again, I was hyped because I think I was the only artist that they interviewed from the Bronx Summer Jam.
No, they interviewed everyone.
Did they?
They interviewed Ray. They interviewed the band.
Shit, fire.
They just chose you out of all the artists.
I was hyped. I'm still hyped. Super hyped. Well, hopefully that means that they bring me back this year, right?
It was the crazy, sexy, cool for them, man.
Do you think so?
Crazy, sexy, cool. Right? And then after, you got the Apple News.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Urban Mag and
I think
Benjamin
we
Moody.
did a
for
lot
that.
last year. Like I'm now realizing. Oh, so that's why I made the list. It makes sense now. Now we're breaking all this down. That's why.
I told you I pay attention, my guy.
All right. I'm picking up. I'm picking it up. I see.
So, you did the Apple News, and then you did all of the mic drops and the caption videos.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're in the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What was your reaction when you made the top 25 on Sparrow's list?
I laughed. I laughed for like maybe 20 minutes straight because I wasn't expecting that. Like I really was not expecting that. And again, now that you're listing off the stuff that like I did last year, like I kind of forgot some of the stuff that I was doing, and now it's in perspective. I'm like, okay, maybe this is why I made that list. I wasn't expecting to make it. I've been gone for a little bit. Like I haven't been really seen doing much. At least in my mind, I haven't really been seen doing much. So for me, I'm like, I don't think people are really paying much attention to me. So I'm kind of coming out little by little, steady, before I put out like a whole project. So to see that like they feel like I'm next up, I really got to be next up. Like I can't play around. Like I can't fuck around this year. Like I got to be next up. I got to do twice as much as I did last year to keep that going.
So the pressure's on.
Oh, the pressure's on. But we're gonna come through. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Trust me. We're gonna do it.
So now that I listed all your amazing accomplishments, right?
Mhm.
And we even kicked it back into the past a little bit. Knowing what you know now after everything you've done, right? Trying to put this like, what would you say to the Saay from 2016 and the Saay from the pandemic? Because you hear popping now.
It gets better. That's what I would say. It gets better and keep going. Because you don't know where you're gonna end up and you don't know how far you're gonna go. And even if you feel like you don't grow in music, you're growing as a person. And everything that you're doing is teaching you lessons that you're going to take into yourself and you're gonna grow with. So keep going. It gets better. You're doing your thing. And you're doing it at your own pace. This version of me knows that I can do things at my own pace. That old version of me felt like everything had to be done like right now. I have to do it now. It doesn't. You do it at your own pace. Because when you do things at your own pace, your mental is in a better state.
Yeah. So being that we talking about our own pace, and I feel like this is just a controversial topic in general.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like there's an age limit for us creatives?
I did. Back then I really did. And because when I first started music, I think I was like older than like people. Like I think I started doing music like when I was 26. Right?
Okay.
So I felt like I was already at the threshold because I kind of felt like, oh, once I reach 30, it's gonna kind of fall down from there, right? Now,
but he's not 30, guys.
No, I'm not. I'm still 25.
Yep, 25 and 3/4.
Even though I started music at 26, I'm 25.
25 and 3/4.
Thank you. Now I don't think that there's that peer pressure. I don't think that there's that pressure or that fist on us now because of age. I feel like that mindset has been debunked. I think that you can definitely do what you need to at whatever age because you never know. Niggas might blow up at 60 on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Were you upset that TikTok got banned?
No, because I'm not a huge TikTok head. And like even during the pandemic, I wasn't a huge TikTok head. Like learning the dances, my back started to hurt, so I stopped doing that. I find TikTok to be entertaining and funny, but that's like about it. Like I don't even now, like as an artist, like me grasping TikTok and using it, it's very like mundane to me. and like kind of annoying. I mean, I'm trying my best to like be better at it, but I wasn't one of those people that was upset about it.
I mean, you saw me. I was trying to figure out this goddamn live shit until my students came on.
I was ready to go to Red Note.
What is Red Note?
So Red Note, and everyone in America is so silly. So everyone assumed that Red Note was like China's version of TikTok. It's not. It's China's version of Pinterest. And it just so happens that you can also upload videos on there, and like people were using it as TikTok. But the problem is that because it's a Chinese app, the language is only in Chinese and you can't switch it to anything else. So even when you're posting on there, people are only writing you in Chinese. And if you don't speak Mandarin or Cantonese, you're not going to know what they're saying. And you can't translate. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So why would they let... You know what? I'm not going to ask no more, you know.
Questions.
I mean, the whole world got upset that TikTok was canceled for 24 hours.
Yeah, they was pissing on themselves. They couldn't believe it.
I'm like, y'all more worried about this, but we got a giant Cheeto in charge?
It's not even that. I kind of feel like people are so obsessed with TikTok because they don't have anything else to do.
But what were y'all doing before TikTok came? Like when it was, wasn't it like Vine?
People was doing Vine,
but it wasn't.
Vine died out.
But it wasn't like a big thing.
No, Vine was big. It was. Vine was big.
I don't remember Vine being that big.
Vine was big, and then it wasn't as big as TikTok is now because like the white people got a hold of TikTok. So that's why it's as big as it is. But Vine was really for the blacks. But Vine was big. It was pretty big, and then it died out, and then we had something else in between Vine and TikTok. It was something else that we were doing, and then TikTok just blew up.
I loved Vine because they had the Batman audios. Mm-hmm. So and that was at the same time that the last Christian Bale movie came out. So I was making wild, stupid vines for people to not spoil the fucking shit. I was an asshole. I was like, I'm Batman. Shut the fuck up. But oh man, those were the good old days. Like when YouTube was still just a thing.
When people weren't eating on YouTube, yeah.
Like I was watching the Tamron Hall show while I
love Tamron Hall.
She's amazing.
My mom has gone to her show like a couple of times.
Oh, lucky. Yeah. She's so amazing.
Yeah.
And so uplifting. Like I'll be like, fuck this at work. And then she'll be like, Tam Fim!
And you just feel good about yourself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But you see the old people, so not old in age, right? But the people that originally went viral on TikTok. And it's like, wow. I mean, on YouTube, and it's like, wow. Mm-hmm. Like, how much you see that app change through the years and how many people got famous.
What it used to be is definitely not what it is now.
Like, the people that she highlighted went so viral that they were able to use whatever they made from that to go to college, to start businesses.
Yeah.
It was, what?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I kind of wish I did that at like 13.
So did I. But I'm like, to be a YouTuber, I feel like you can't be boring. And I feel like I have like a boring life.
Back then, yeah. Like when you're in 2006, 2007, when you're in high school.
It was boring.
Like,
I wasn't doing shit.
Like I'd be cutting school just to go hang out. Like my life wasn't that fancy.
I went to school and went home.
You went to what?
I went to school and went home. I really didn't have time to cut class. I understand how y'all did that. Well, I went to a Catholic school, so I guess maybe that's why. But I didn't have no time to do any of that.
See, I was that kid that could get good grades without really doing the work. Like sitting in the class, like I get bored in classrooms easily. Mm-hmm. And even when I went to college, like when I did my undergrad, I hate knowing what I know now, right? Because I have ADHD. Mm-hmm. So, but back then I didn't know for I think I was 25 to minus 3-4 years type thing, where I realized I'm an adult and I have fucking ADHD. And I'm like, wait, this makes so much sense why I couldn't fucking stay still in class.
Mm-hmm.
So
you said 25 minus
a few years.
Gotcha.
Because we don't want to go and say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I would just read at home and do the work by myself and come back for the test
And
Eighth
ace
grade,
it.
and ace it. My mom hated that shit. The only subject I couldn't do it with was math. And fuck that math.
Yeah, you gotta
Because
pay
you
attention.
remember those years, the Regents, Math A, Math B,
Absolutely.
Trig. Fuck all of that shit. Now it's like geometry, algebra. No.
Do they still take the Regents?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's my thing. So you fucked our generation with this bullshit, and you're here fucking crapping out on these kids?
Are the kids really as dumb as they say? Like I've heard that. Like the kids nowadays are very slow.
I know some high school kids who still don't know how to tell time without, like, on a traditional clock. I have kids that have trouble with basic spelling nowadays.
Oh my god.
And people, and even children with just so much attention spans, like so short that they want to just be on their tablets and nothing else.
It's all the cocaine. It gotta be. It gotta be because I'm not understanding like what's wrong with these children. What is wrong? It's the TikTok.
No, I feel like TikTok fucked it up for a lot of people because they spent more time being on TikTok during the pandemic than actually teaching these kids.
Yeah.
And then, but I don't even blame, like, I blame the kids and the parents, but I also blame the teachers because they weren't giving a fuck. They're getting paid to sit on the computer and tell these kids to do this, that, and third. You know?
That is crazy.
They were calling out for snow days in the pandemic.
Nope.
I'm like, where, bro? Where?
Nope. Nope.
I remember I called out twice during the pandemic, and that was because it was a family emergency. And that was the only excuse I had. And you hear people like, I can't travel to. I'm like, what?
Wait, hold on. During the pandemic, you was still going to work?
I was working
like
from home.
physically? Oh, okay.
But people were trying to play like they had to go back to their house.
Wait, so how do you call out when you was working at home?
That's my point.
Because you're at home. All you had to do was open up the laptop.
And get out of bed and put some clothes on.
Not even that. Even if you were sick, lay in the bed with the laptop on. I don't get it, but okay. Sure.
What are, being that we're talking about reflection learning and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are mistakes you made as an artist getting to where you are now?
The main one is I gave too much of a fuck about what people thought. Like that was my main thing. Like I was like I really wanted to like make music that like my friends loved, and I was like I kept comparing myself to other artists and comparing myself to the artists that they liked, and I'm like after a while I was like, why the fuck do I care what they care about? Like I need to make what I want to make, and I need to be who I want to be and do what I want to do. And when I stopped giving a fuck about that, everything was so smooth sailing for me. That was the first mistake. The second mistake was gravitating, like not even gravitating, but like maneuvering through like the independent scene that we were in at one point.
Oh, you mean that toxic ass place?
Oh my god! Like the main, I made great relationships and friendships in that situation, but I also like found like a bunch of people that I like despise, and I just kind of feel like why are you guys on earth? Like I don't know, maneuvering through that was like such a difficult space because it was like everyone's like low-key a scammer. I'm trying to hold it together actually. Yeah, I mean she that was one of the things. Maneuvering through that, like people being scammers, the whole like performance aspect of everything was just very too much. Like honestly, like even now, like I don't want people to feel like I think that I'm better than them, so like I don't want to sell tickets or whatever, but I just know that how I market myself and how I do my things, that's just not for me.
But if you sell tickets, right,
mm-hmm.
You're getting a portion of it, so doesn't that help you in the process of marketing yourself for the artist?
It depends on the artist. If you're actually selling the tickets and not just paying for your slot,
Yeah.
then yes. But the majority are not selling tickets. They're paying for their slots because a lot of these artists don't really have a fan base. They just want to perform.
But that's the point, like that, and that's why, like, I feel like I tell artists that they need to. I don't want to say sell tickets. You know, if they're giving you the option to sell tickets and that's it, go for it, right? Because, like, even with the give back, I tell artists, just bring me 5 people, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Work on that, because at the end of the day, the show is supposed to be about you and your talents that are helping some, a cause. You're here going, you want to make some money off it. Why are you gonna go do these shows and then not get anything out of it? Because in New York, it's very saturated.
A lot of artists don't make anything from these shows, and I feel like that's what I feel like promoters fail to realize. Again, it's one thing if an artist is selling tickets and they're actually getting like a half percentage and they're actually selling the tickets. It's another thing if an artist is just paying for their slot and not bringing anybody out. My dancers and I said yes to every show. And we performed all over.
His dancers were very hot, by the way.
We performed all over New York, and it was kind of like we were doing that, I think, like two or three shows a month.
Okay.
And we were performing our ass off, right? Performing. Competitions, regular shows, whatever, we performed. We did what we needed to do, right? And it came to a point where I'm like, yeah, this is great. Like, we're getting our names out there. We're doing our thing. Everyone knows who we are. So, like, now when we go perform, people know what to, I want to say know what to expect, but people know that we're going to bring it. But do you know how many times I've gone to these shows and these promoters or these booking people did not screen the artists that they were putting me on the same bill with? So they were doing things like this. Like, they were booking, like, a show with, like, 16 artists, right?
Sometimes more.
I'm one artist, and I'm the only singer on the bill.
Yeah,
They would put me in the middle of all these niggas doing the same songs back to back, and they would put me in the middle to zhuzh it out, right?
But is it really judging if they're all hip hop and one R&B?
And so, like, me and my dancers are getting up there, and it's like, although they're appreciating what we're doing, a lot of the people in the audience are niggas. Like, they're like hood niggas. Like, they don't want to hear me sing. They like the hood trap shit they were just listening to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It would be shit like that, or it would be shit like they'll put me on a show where it's like a bunch of like singers, and I'm not a singer. That also didn't mesh. But like, I just kind of feel like they weren't screening the artists properly. They just wanted people to come out and perform because they wanted our slot money.
Yeah, of course.
That's really what it was, and it deterred me from wanting to do that. That's why when the pandemic happened, I was actually happy for it because I was like, oh my god, like, I don't have to go out and perform anymore for the moment, right? Because I also didn't think the pandemic was going to last as long as it did. I was like, I don't have to go out and perform for the moment. I don't have to, like, go to these shows and, like, fake it. Because that was another thing, too. Like, I'm not very extroverted. So, like, having to talk to people when I don't want to was, like, an issue for me, right? Because, I don't have management. So I don't have people to talk for me. I kind of have to go talk for myself. So, like, going to, like, these shows and, like, you have to speak to people, you have to introduce you. Like, it was just a lot. So I appreciated the pandemic for that break, but it also fucked with me mentally. It was a double-edged sword kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a new single. Well, by the time this comes out, it'll already be out, right? Yes. Another breakup song. Tell me about it.
Another breakup song is that motherfucking song. Like, it's everything that I've wanted in a record. It's upbeat. The feature is fire. The beat is fire. The subject material is fire. My vocals are fire. The vocal production is fire. The song in itself is literally about breaking up. It's literally about you thinking that you found the one, that you found the person that you was going to be with, and then you realize, oh, you was only doing this for clout. You only want to fuck with me for clout. You don't really want me.
Yo, doesn't that hurt when you find out that they only fucked with you because of who you know?
It's annoying.
It is.
It's annoying. I mean, it's a pat on the shoulder, but it's still annoying.
Yo, especially in our 25s, right?
In our 25s, year 25.
In year 25,
yes.
well, we go through this shit knowing what we know, and then we find out it was a waste of time, bro.
But it's an experience you can grow from and learn from, so I guess it's okay.
How do you think your audience will receive it?
I think they're gonna love it. I think it's Say Park. Like, it's definitely who I am as an artist. It's upbeat, it's danceable, it's what people can have come to expect from me, but it's different in the sense of the vocal production is very different on this. I play around a lot more with my voice, with harmonies. The feature is very different from the features that I usually have. Like, I usually, will go for Coney or go for Teddy or whatever. Shaw Summers is somebody that I've been a fan of for a very, very long time. I just didn't.
Who's the feature?
His name is Shaw Summers.
Okay.
So he's somebody I've been a fan of for a very long time. I just didn't know how to go about doing a song with him. And then when this song came about, I said, "Oh, he'd be perfect for it." I sent it to him. He loved it. His verse came back in like 2 days, and everything just kind of came together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the song itself came together. The feature came together. The artwork came together. So like everything just kind of fell into place the way that it needed to. So I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited, honestly.
Have you ever thought of distributing your own music by yourself? So,
like, without a distribution.
Like, yeah, but like, let's say you have your website, your EP, whatever, right? And you sell your tracks through there. So you could reap the profit as opposed to
100%, you mean?
Yes.
I haven't thought about it, but it's actually a good idea. I mean, I think for the future, for the long run, that's probably definitely something that I should get into and think about. But it was not something that I thought about. But I appreciate you for bringing it up, because now it's something that I can think about.
Right? Because, of course, you want to be on the iTunes charts. But at a certain point, like, you want to monetize further.
Absolutely.
This
shit is expensive.
It's too expensive. You saw both studios. Now you can imagine how much we fucking spend.
I can imagine.
So you're gonna introduce it for us. I'm gonna pause it, so we'll come back because I have to edit that in. But introduce the song for us.
This new song?
The new song, yes.
So the new song is called "Another Breakup Song" featuring Shaw Summers.
And this is Welcome to the Rawrrrzone on our website, www.rawrrzonenyc.com, Pulso 82.3 FM, and of course the Evening Rush Radio Network, powered by Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Remember, my code is RZ15 off. We in the month of love. If you love your girl or your guy who likes makeup, fuck it, get the makeup. Listen, man, I'm not trying to get canceled for being non-inclusive in this world.
So what now? You can pack your shit and get out. Yeah, you better watch your mouth. Heard you was just with me for clout. Oh wow, you're cool. Got all these hoes all on you. You gon' be looking like a fool, 'cause ain't nobody checking for you. For you, you can tell the truth. Baby, what's the use? I'm so over you. Checking up the doors. It's another motherfucking breakup song. It's another motherfucking breakup song. You're in your Louis, you're done for, you're breaking back up. Middle finger to anyone doing you. Heart on my sleeve. Who's gonna come and rescue me? Falling in love is history. Mama remind me who'd you be? That's on me. Call me up. Tell me you didn't mean to fuck up. Tell me I'm the only one that you love. Tell me I'm dreaming, can I wake up? Wake up. You can tell the truth. Baby, what's the use?
try and get swole up. Heard you gotta hold him down during this glow up. I'm just saying, this the lane. Two-way street, baby, pick a lane. Crossover like Allen and Sixers game. We belong together. I draw forever. The money don't phase her. Charm and get her. Things get hotter than Bahamas weather. She leaking, soaking wet. The yank to my yang got souls connect. How you with it, man? You really think you chose correct? Like, damn, that position ain't open yet. I know you can't stand me, right? Hit me on one of the pink panties, nice. You ain't got a front, we already tried once. Why I can't be twice? Like, why you can't be nice? Long as they got you cold, you can't be ice. Now you looking at him like, damn, this can't be life.
Now we back. It's welcome to the Rawrrrzone with your homegirl Ivy, and of course the man, the myth, the legend, the R&B chief, Saay Park. I acknowledge you.
Hilarious.
But like I was saying before the break, right? You not see your president say there's no more gender pronouns?
I don't have a president.
We just have a Cheeto.
I do not have a president. I've seen what Mr. Trump is saying, yes, but I do not have a president.
His name is Cheeto.
Mm-hmm. But yes, to answer your question, I did see what he said, yes.
So now it's like I still don't want to get canceled because I feel like people are still gonna get offended.
I mean, people are gonna be upset regardless of what it is. I mean, people could be upset because the sky is blue. So I mean, I feel like you can't hold back things nowadays because it doesn't matter what you do or say, someone's going to find a way to have a problem with what you said or with what you did. Even if you didn't mean it in that way, they're going to find a way to do it. Like there's this guy, right, that's on TikTok that he's trans, right? Or rather he states that he's trans. But he obviously presents male and he just has long hair and he wears lipstick, but he clearly presents as male.
Okay.
Right? And so he'll do things like he'll go out in public places to go eat. And when like the waiter or the person serving comes, they'll be like, oh, how's everything going, sir? Because obviously to them, you present masculine. You present as a man.
Yeah.
So they're going to assume your pronouns are he, him. So they're going to say sir, whatever. He gets off on making these TikTok videos because he thinks that people are misgendering him purposely when they're not. So it's like, I use him as an example. Like, even if people don't want to offend you, you want to be offended so bad. So you're going to find any way to be offended.
Because it's the culture to get offended.
Everything can't be offensive, honestly, in my opinion. Now, there's some offensive shit now, but everything, we can't live in a world where everything is offensive because we're not going to grow as a society if we keep everything's offensive. It's not going to work, honestly. But going back to your original point, yes, I did see that he said that there's only two gender roles, which is male and female. I mean, listen, we only have 4 years of it. Endure it. That's my advice. Endure it.
It's only been a month.
Violence in 1 month. Violence. But like I said, we have 4 years of. We have 3 years and 11 months of it. Endure it.
I got all the weed for us to get through it, man.
Yeah, you just have to endure it. Honestly, you just have to endure it. Live your life how you are. If you are trans, if you're non-binary, if whatever it is that you are, live your life how it is. Unless they are able to federally change it to where you can only be categorized as male and female, and transgender and things like that are no longer or are abolished or whatever, then you worry. But until then, you live your life how you live your life. If you are male, female, if you are transgender, because I know a lot of people don't like the term cisgender. So you're male, you're female, you're transgender, you're non-binary, whatever it is that you are. You live your life how you want to live your life. That's you. The only person that has to be upset with what you're doing is you, because that's your life that you're living. Do your own thing, honestly.
Okay. So before I get into, because we both like wrestling, so we could talk about it for a few minutes. But I'm gonna ask a question. Out of all your songs, so I'm talking about from You a Pro or even before that to another breakup song, which one is your favorite?
They're all my favorite.
No, you gotta pick one.
Right? But there's one song that I hold near and dear to my heart that a lot of people don't know is out, but it is out because a lot of people don't use SoundCloud.
Is it Wasteland?
It is not Wasteland.
Ah.
It is called Let You Go.
Okay.
And it's actually on my SoundCloud. But a lot of people don't use SoundCloud anymore. But it's near. I hold it near and dear to my heart because my producer at the time, Rusty, was able to chop my vocals up in the beat of the song. So I really, really, really love that song. And if there's a way that I could bring that song back to like use it for something, I would love to do so. But that's probably my favorite song.
Would you perform it?
Yeah, it's hard. It would be hard to perform. But yeah, I would perform it. Yeah.
I dare you
to perform it.
Your next show.
Sure.
When is your next show?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I have no idea, but again, I'm hoping that I get some bookings coming my way soon. So we'll see what happens.
Are you yeet or no yeet?
I am yeet. I am a big eater. Very much so. I'm a big eater. Seeing where he came from to where he is now, I'm very proud of him, and I think that he deserves it. Do I think that he's going to dethrone Gunther? Absolutely not. But I do think that he's going to put on one hell of a performance at WrestleMania.
I really hope they give it to him because you're not going to make him win the Rumble just so he could lose.
I don't think that he's going to win, and I think that even if I'm wrong and he does win, his title reign is probably going to be 2 months.
Why 2 months?
I don't foresee Jey Uso being champion, and I don't foresee him being champion long. If that's the case, like I don't know. I just don't.
He's like that one person from the Rock family that's not going to succeed.
No, it's not. I don't think that it's not. He's going to succeed. He's already been succeeding. If you think about it, like once like they split the Usos up and kind of let him do his own thing, he's been fucking killing it, right? His matches with Roman Reigns, being in the main event of things as of late, winning the Intercontinental Championship, winning the Royal Rumble, he's already succeeding, right? But for some reason, I feel like as over as he is with the crowd, and I also know that he's like a big merchandise seller and everything, as much as like the company believes in him, I don't think. And the reason why I say that is because Gunther was built up in a certain way that storyline wise and character wise, it wouldn't make any sense for Gunther to lose his title now and to Jey Uso. Because they had already built up Gunther's Intercontinental reign, right? And then he lost it how he lost it. For him to then be built up as a big competitor to beat Damian Priest to win the title.
I was mad when that happened, I'm not going to lie.
And I feel like Damian Priest has just kind of been coasting since he lost it. But for him to beat Damian Priest to win it, I think that they're going to give Gunther as long of a reign as a world champion as they did Intercontinental champion. And I don't think that his time is up yet. And although I think right now this reign is kind of lackluster, but I think it's lackluster because of the lack of built-up superstars for him to face, if that makes sense. Again, I think Jey Uso is going to do great. I think he's going to put on one hell of a performance. I think he's going to... We're going to gasp every time that he pins Gunther, but I don't foresee him winning. And if I am wrong and he does win, I don't see his title reign lasting very long, honestly. Because honestly, he just needs to win it. He doesn't even have a long title. He just needs to win it.
He'll be his main event, Jey Uso?
Yeah.
Okay. Which roster do you think is more built, though, the men's or the women's?
I think the men's roster is a little bit more built because it's a little bit more people that we are aware of. I think the women's roster is oversaturated, but I think it's oversaturated because what they were attempting to do with the women's division was to they wanted to really build the tag division, right? And then they did the nonsense of merging the NXT and the main roster tag titles together, So now the tag division is kind of in limbo because it's only but so much tag teams that can kind of go for the tag titles, right? And the tag teams are not as prominent as they should be. And then they decided, like, okay, well, since we can't do the tag titles, we're just going to introduce 2 mid-card titles. And then even that in itself doesn't really make sense because the division's oversaturated and there's not a lot of women built up in the mid-card division that you would want to give the opportunity to. So I feel like the men's division is a little bit more even kiltered.
Do you think that they did right with the Royal Rumble picks?
For the men and women? For both?
Yeah.
No, I think it was very lazy. I think with WWE now having this TNA partnership, they missed the opportunity to have a lot of more surprises. I mean, Joe Hendry was decent. I don't see the hype in him, but whatever. I definitely feel like Jeff Hardy could have been a Royal Rumble entrant. We would have lost our mind with that. Who else is in TNA that I even fucking know? I think Matt Cardona would have been great. Matt Hardy, we're gonna leave him where he's at. Matt Cardona would have been great. Zack Ryder, he would have been a great entrant. I feel like. I feel like NXT could have been a little bit more prominent. I think Ethan Page should have been in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I think Javon Evans would have been great in the Royal Rumble. Obafemi wasn't in the Royal Rumble, right? At least I don't think so. He would have been great as well in the Royal Rumble. Like they missed opportunities with like using TNA more, using NXT more. They could have also gotten like maybe 2 or 3, nostalgia, legend people to be in.
There was no Hornswoggle.
Well, that we don't want. But
that was funny.
They could have used Chris Masters because, from my understanding, he was in the area.
Yeah.
They could have used him if they had the opportunity to do it. It was just lazy. And even with the women's Royal Rumble, I think they had good surprises. Alexa Bliss was great.
That was amazing.
I don't want to consider Jordan Grace a surprise because
they announced she signed
week prior she got signed.
Yeah, so
it was kind of clear that she would be in because she was in it last year, right? Charlotte Flair also wasn't a surprise because we knew based on the vignettes that she was coming.
But we also knew that when she comes, she's going to be the winner.
Exactly. I felt like Roxanne Perez did really well as an NXT star to last to the final 2. That was great. But again, with them as well, they could have used more TNA talent. Like it would have been dope if we saw Rosemary in the Royal Rumble. It would have been dope if we saw Ash by Elegance and she's having kind of like a mental breakdown because she doesn't know she's Ash by Elegance or Dana Brooke. That would have been great to see. Like it would have been.
I would love to see Savannah Evans.
Savannah Evans would have, but I don't feel like the average people know who she is, so no one would have popped for her.
So if y'all don't know who she is, if you go to the Inside the Rawrrrzone tab on our YouTube, we have an interview with Savannah Evans, and she's a total dog lover, by the way.
Yeah, I like her, but I don't think that people know about her too much. They wouldn't have popped for her. It would have been like, well, who's that? Who's that coming out?
But right now, while she is on TNA, she is going for the Knockout Championship.
Yes, she is.
It's gonna raise her profile more.
Masha Slamovich.
Oh,
we would have popped for her, like it, and then we also could have used like they had like the 2 nostalgia, the Nikki Bella and the Trish Stratus was great. Trish came out, we wasn't expecting it. She did her thing. She lasted her 12 minutes, and she said, "All right, I gotta get up out of here." I love that for her. Nikki Bella
did not deserve. I love her. She did not deserve to be there though.
She didn't. Like we could have used like other, again like nostalgia acts. Like it would have been dope to see Caitlyn, right? Like a random nostalgia. It would have been. We had Cameron one year, and that was random. It would have been good to see Caitlyn.
Melina, they thought she died.
They definitely did thought she died, didn't they?
Yeah, because she was in the fire. She was lost in the fire, but her promotion, I believe she's with, it's an LGBTQ promotion too, so I really don't want to mess up the name, but they had reposted like after a couple of days that they found her.
It would have been good to see Eve Torres. They could have done more, but I'm also reading up that I think like next year they're saying that they might do like a 40-person Rumble for both the men and the women. So that'll open up 10 more spots. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there just needs to be more. So I understand they're with TKO and they have to do things a little different now, but don't take away what made the product unique.
Right.
Rumble used to be one of my favorite pay-per-views next to Survivor Series.
I've always loved Survivor Series. Yeah.
So I always used to want to see who would come out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because that's what it is. The surprise. It's a surprise.
it was the Michelle McCool's.
Fire.
You know, even when Stacey Keebler came out one time, like,
Mm-hmm.
what?
Fire. That's what you're expecting.
You know, but this last few years,
Yeah, like it's very like you already know who's going to be a part of it, but I don't know. One of my big who I'm hyped for right now is BFAB.
Oh yeah,
And I didn't want to like her because I kind of felt like ring wise she was horrible like back in
she
the
just
day.
reminded me of like a different, like when she first came out, she was like a wannabe Bianca Belair.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why I didn't vibe with her well. But seeing her now and how she's like coming to her own, they present her like a fucking star. She's amazing. I think ring wise she could get better, but present like how she presents visually, she's out of this fucking world. She's good on the mic. She looks good. I mean, they're pairing her right now with Michin, which is great because Michin's a good wrestler. But I definitely think that when she gets like a little bit of more matches under her belt, she's gonna be great. But I'm big on her right now. I'm big on Michin. I mean, I'm big on B5. I like Michin too, but I'm big on B5.
Michin's the bomb. One of my students got mad because I met her at the event.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed a picture because they said they were doing like some project called for their group club.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, tell me one thing I don't know about you, Miss Katie. I'm like, well, I met Mia Yim. I wrote it down. Kid takes the paper, giant wrestle head, right? Like, Miss Katie, you did not fucking meet Michin. I'm like, do you want to bet?
Not she didn't fucking meet him.
So I go all the way back to August of 2000 and like fucking 22, 21 maybe. And you were saying, now if I bet McDonald's, I'd be eating your food right now.
Oh shit.
He's like, okay, Miss Katie, I'm not going to say nothing no more.
Fire.
You're good.
That's fire. She's amazing though. I love her.
She's so down to earth.
I love her. I loved her in TNA. I love her here. She's a great wrestler.
I just wish they did more with her.
I do so too. I wish that she would have won the U.S. title, but I can understand why they gave it to Chelsea Green because she's kind of over right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, like they love her. I don't know why.
It's because Samantha Irvin put her over with the Chelsea Green.
That's probably what it is.
Like, the other announcer lady, she can't do it. Like, as much as
Alicia Taylor, yeah, no, she can't.
Even Lillian Garcia, she tried it.
She tries it, yeah.
And then I heard her voice crack. I'm like, no.
But yeah.
And they fumbled Samantha Irvin, bro.
Did they?
She wanted to be in the ring, bro. She didn't want to be an announcer.
So I think the thing about it is that I think a lot of like people who read that just ran with it, like, oh, you guys fucked up. You didn't. I think the company on a whole is very smart with how they pick their people and pick them to do what they want them to do, right? So I don't know if you remember, like back in the day, like when Total Divas was on, right?
Oh yeah.
They hired JoJo and Eva Marie, right? Because they wanted both of them to be wrestlers, right? And although JoJo was a better wrestler than Eva Marie, she was more suited for ring announcing, and that's why they kept her as a ring announcer.
Yeah.
So I think that was probably the situation with Samantha Irvin, because from my understanding, she got a WWE tryout, and that's how she got signed. She got a WWE tryout, but I don't think she did well enough physically. And they probably saw this potential in her, like, oh, she can sing. We don't have Lillian anymore. This girl can sing. She's gorgeous. She's good at ring announcing. We're just going to make her a ring announcer because it makes the most sense. They probably didn't see it for her to be in the ring. And there's situations that happened like later on in life where you realize like WWE was right in what they were doing. Brandy Rhodes had no business wrestling. And WWE knew that, which is why they never let her wrestle, and that's why they made her ring announcer. If you remember, she was calling herself Eden Styles at first.
Yes.
And then she reverted to calling herself Brandy, and then she got released, right? Her and Cody got released, and then that's when they went to AEW and started it up, and then she got in the ring, and you realize how bad she was in the ring. She's not a good wrestler. I'm not even.
That match with her and Jade was kind of ass.
She's not a good period. No one that she's gotten in the ring with, it's been good. I mean, I don't want to say it's been like garbage, but she's not a good. Like, I wouldn't pay to go watch her wrestle.
I think she was funny though with the commentary in general, because when she was in AEW, remember when that whole storyline started with her and Jade? Like, oh hell no, you not lay hands on my fucking man.
Yeah, that's what she's good at, and so I use that as an example to say they know what they're doing when they're picking people to do certain things. So I feel like with Samantha Irvin, she wanted to be like a wrestler, she wanted to be like a manager, but like it would be hard to transition you from a ring announcer to being someone's manager. Like, how would they transition that? Or how would they transition you from a ring announcer to a wrestler? Like, how would they just do that? That would be very hard to do. So I can understand. But she wanted to do other things outside of wrestling as well, so let her go do it. A part of me feels like she left WWE because Ricochet did. And I don't know.
Everyone said that.
No one can tell me otherwise. You left because your man's no longer there. And then it makes sense. That's fine. But
I mean, she's not at the competition yet.
So go with your man.
Like, if she ends up in AEW announcing, I'm going to be like.
It's like everyone's going to turn on her because it's kind of like you left the WWE where you were making more money.
To be with a half-assed company.
Doing the same shit that you were just complaining about. Don't make sense. But more power to her. I liked her a lot, but more power to her.
Yeah. She has good music too.
I've never listened to her. Does she really?
She actually has a nice voice.
No, she can sing. She can sing her ass off.
Like, she had one song I had on my phone. I forgot the name because it's been a while. Like, since I actually looked her up. But it wasn't one of those. Nah, it wasn't one of those like, oh my god, I'm gonna keep you in my playlist forever. But she's a good singer.
She is a good singer. Yeah.
But Say thank you so much for being here with me today.
Yay! Thank you for having me.
Yo, I'm glad we got to redo this interview because I think about the first interview we did and I'm looking at the picture. I was like, wow. Yo,
that was years ago.
That was 7 years ago.
That was very long.
You know,
we were different people then.
We really were. Like, I don't think we liked it. I don't think you liked me in the beginning.
I didn't like anyone. It's not. Don't take it personally.
You know, it was very hard to communicate with you. And so I remember telling your best friend, I was intimidated once to even speak to you.
Why?
Back then?
Why?
Did you not see how? I don't want to say aggressive. Your tone could be
aggressive.
I don't want to say aggressive.
That's crazy.
Blunt, maybe.
I'm very blunt, and I think that people misinterpret that. But it's.
But for that reason, that's why I don't want to say it's aggressive. Mm-hmm. But it comes off as such at times because you would. I couldn't tell if you were being serious or being sassy. That's how bad it was.
So you were intimidated?
A little bit, because I couldn't figure it out. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to proceed with caution.
I'm not that bad.
No. And it's funny, too, because I was telling Teddy right after the pandemic, I'm like, yo, where the fuck is Saay? Like, I've gone a year and change without hearing squat from him. Where the fuck did he go? I'm not used to anyone... I'm not used to him not saying something to me.
I was around, just trying not to pass away.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't pass away. I'm glad you're here with me. I'm glad we're working together.
Yes. This is very nice. And congratulations on your studio.
Thank you. I'm so glad you could be here to bless it. I'm sorry for this side being a mess, but thank God the camera's on this side.
It's okay. The side that's necessary is the side that we're on. So
you know.
But yeah, thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was. I hope you come back soon.
We have to do this again?
We definitely do. You have
Maybe
more
when
music.
the album comes out.
Yes!
Do that then.
We're going to do an album breakdown here.
Oh my god, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
So for the millions around the world that we're manifesting right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to everyone in the Coliseum seats, and where can they find our R&B chief?
Oh my god. So Saay Park on everything. SAAYPARK. I'm on Twitter, X, whatever. Instagram,
Threads.
TikTok. I'm on Threads. I'm on the Facebook. You can find me everywhere. Saay Park on everything.
OnlyFans, guys. Find them on OnlyFans.
So I'm not on that.
Enough likes here, he might do it.
I might. Just might.
What's up, bro? It's your homegirl, Ivy, Katie, whatever you want to call me. Talk to me nice. Catch us here. We're still on the road to the give back. You know, we in give back season. Get Raw season 2025. Woo! I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Get Raw.
But want to get involved with us? You want to submit your music? Email us mnrbookings@gmail.com. Follow the Ramble Maniacs. Follow our Gorilla Talk podcast. And from myself and the Saay Park, we bid y'all a 2 sweet and a good 5. And then this final message from our sponsors.
Bye.
Wait, where'd it go? This final message.
I'm very tired.
I've got one more thing to say, and it'll only take me a second. I've got 2 words that I want you all to remember. They're very important. And if I leave you with anything, I'm going to leave you with these 2 words. And those 2 words are, I'm Batman.